Hello everyone that's watching this over on YouTube. I will be telling you guys my summer school story. Yes, I went to summer school. Look, chat, let me know. Have any of you guys been to summer school? Whether it was middle school or high school, let me know right now in the chat. No, yes, no, never. Yes, no, yes, sadly. Okay, honestly, it's 50-50. Okay. We got to take it way back. Not that far back. All right. I was a freshman in high school, 2016. I was 14 years old. Okay? And honestly, I didn't care about school. I just didn't care about school. Why? Like, in my head, look, and I still kind of think like this, but not that much. In my head, Unc, yeah, I know. Hey, I'm the cool Unc though. But, in my head, I'm like, why do I need to know history? Like, why do I need to know about, like, why do I want to learn about the future and the present? Whatever, though. But I understand that history is important. That's not the point. The point is, I didn't care about school. I was really focused on, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I was focused on liking girls, playing Overwatch, and making YouTube videos. Those were my, that was my holy trinity. You know, as the school year kept going, was I turning in homework? No. And I gotta whisper it, like if you know when kids whisper when they're on an Xbox mic, fuck you, dude. Fuck homework. It's fuck homework forever. So, yes, I was Greg Heffley, bro. Homework, f that. Projects, f that. I wasn't doing shit. So we used to, our app was named Power School. Yeah, what is the app for your guys is checking your grades? Like, what is that? Because mine was named Power School. Gradeway, School Zone, another Power School, Schoolology, Skyward. That sounds like a Skyrim DLC. If you had the app downloaded, yo, Turf, thank you for the resubscription. If you had the app downloaded, I don't know if it's the same for you guys. It updates you when your grade changes. So everyone was always nervous when like your grade changes, like, and then you see like, your math grade is now a B. Your math grade is now a C. So that was always scary later in my life. In freshman year, like I said, I didn't care. I would get an update like you're failing. I'm like, okay, what are you going to do about it? So then in my high school, we had these things called presentations of learning. So AKA POLs. And basically, you know how at the end of semesters you take test finals? We didn't do that. We would have to present everything that we learned. Not everything, but like a big portion of what we learned that semester. So there was a POL for math. You have to present in front of the class. And then you have to present for, let's say, physics. You have to present for English. You have to present for Spanish. It was all speaking. And honestly, I give my school credit because it really showed me how to speak in front of a crowd. And I think to this day, it's why I'm so good at talking to you guys. By the way, I talk like this in public. I could go up to someone and just chat it up. So, yes, our school was crazy. Dude, some kids cried. Some kids would go up to go present the math problem and just bawl. They would go up there and then just run out the fucking class. I'm serious, bruh. POLs, that was the scariest thing like for some people. Yeah, let me know. Do you guys like presenting in school or not? I'm weird. I loved it. I loved presenting in school. I loved it. Dude, literally, I was the type of dude where I would get people's attention quick. I would be like, hey guys, dude, that's why I'm a YouTuber. That's literally why I'm a YouTuber, dude. I don't mind, TBH. I like presenting with friends. Yeah, I get that. It got easier in college. Depends on the subject. Now, I know that the majority opinion is like, I don't like presenting. And I understand it. I started off like that as well. No matter what, even though I liked them, it was still nerve-wracking. Anyway, like I was saying, 14-year-old Tuv doesn't care about POLs. It is the end of the first semester, so it's around December. My school did not do D's or F's. It went from you have an A, B, C, or an I. An I means incomplete, which is basically failing. So there was no D's or F's. So if you got an I, it means like you flunked it. You like, if you ended off with an I, you flunked that class. Okay? So I didn't know summer school was even a thing. Literally. So, you know what's different in the chat? I think it disappears now, which makes it look so interesting. It makes it look more like a YouTube video. because I used to have it where it's like permanent, and I think it just like disappears. Anyway, that's not the point. So I do physics. Oh my god! By the way, we had physics in freshman year. I think that's very different. I think a lot of high schools have it so that it's not physics in the freshman year. But anyway, okay, y'all gonna want to flame me, but whatever. So it was physics class, and I know physics is literally like dropping like this. Like, what is the formula of dropping an object, or Newton's law? I know that's what we were learning. And when I went up to present, they gave me a problem, right? And so the POL was solve the problem on the spot. Jesus Christ, solve the problem on the spot in front of everyone using a formula. And I was just like, oh my god. And I didn't practice. I didn't care. I was like, okay. So I remember the problem being something like, if an elephant is running, right? How can it fit through a hole? It wasn't, I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like, if an elephant, like the mass, it was something about the mass. How can it fit through a hole? Something, it was so weird, but the elephant part stayed with me. So, bro, I was up there. Oh, and you had to wear a business shirt and a tie and a tie, like work attire. So I was, just imagine me, 15 years old. Let me give you guys a picture of me when I was 15, so you know exactly who they were dealing with. This dude is the dude that did not care about school. This is me in freshman year. I'm just saying, I've had swag since day one. Edit material? No, it's not. That's crazy. I try to imitate, dude. I was tapped into Joji since like 2016. I try to imitate that one picture from Disaster Music. Look at this, dude. Hey, I was a meat writer. I'm not gonna lie. I was a meat writer. But but it was for Joji though. But yeah. Hey, see, I've been tapped in. But anyway, so just imagine this kid with like a business shirt going up on a whiteboard, and then the physics teacher, she gives you the problem. And I'm in the mindset of I'm too cool for school right now, you know? So I'm trying to be like, I'm a dickhead, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was like a dickhead. I was like, well, the elephant wouldn't fit in the hole in the first place. I did not care, dude. I was like, well, yeah, no, elephants can't run. dude, I swear I didn't care. Bro, chill. But anyway, she was like trying to help me. She was a really nice teacher. She's like, you need to use the terminology. And I was like, I mean, if you think about it, the elephant would just fall. Bro, I was rage baiting before rage baiting was the term. I was just like, yeah, I mean, she can't go through the wall anyway. And I remember one of the words I loved using was trippy. Like, yeah, like, you know, like, I don't know. I was just like, yeah, like, he'll be like, oh, this is trippy, and he'll fall over. Bro, I failed the class. I flunked. Right then and there, she was just like, okay. She's like, I've heard enough. And just like, I went back to my seat. Like, all the students there, believe me, I was the class clown. But all the students there, they were like looking at me like, you're a fucking idiot. Dude. I fucking failed physics. No, literally. I think I was like at a C- or something, and I went to an I, and I failed the class. I felt the most shame. Like top 3 most shameful moments of my life. I felt so much shame. And because physics was the easy class. Even you guys right now. Like, dude, every time in real life, if I tell you this story, they're like, how did you fail physics? I did so good. By the way, this has a redemption arc. So YouTube viewers, stay watching, because this has a redemption arc. And Twitch viewers, stay watching as well. Because I get it. Physics is this. This is the class. Physics. You have to throw shit around. I didn't care about school. I was focused on YouTube. Focused on girls, and focused on Overwatch. Once I realized I failed, I think I went up to her and I asked her, I'm like, because I wasn't tapped in. Like, I was just like, Miss Blank, what does it mean if I failed? And she's like, that you have summer school. And keep in mind, this was the first year of school where we started skating to school, skating after school. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then I was so ashamed. I was like, Miss Blank, next semester, can I sit at the front of the class? I was actually really sad, and I made a decision to move forward. I was just like, can you please sit me in the front, because I don't want to fail again. And she's like, yes, Bertie, I will sit you at the front. And she was really nice about it, but she had to fail me. She had to fail me. My grades got so much better, right? So then I had a second semester. So then there's another POL, right, for the second semester. I hit my follower goal. Hey, W follower goal in the chat, please. W follower goal. Second semester comes along. POLs again. You got to do it at the end of every semester. I actually did good on everything. There was, I think it was math. Math, I had a C-. So this POL was going to determine whether I failed or flunked. And if I flunked, I would have had 2 sessions of summer school. Each session is 3 weeks. That would have been my whole summer. So luckily, your boy passed with a C- in math. I was never the type of dude that was like, I need to get an A or a B. Fuck that. I want a C-. I want to pass. I want to graduate and get the fuck out of here and pursue YouTube. That's what I want to do. I don't care about an A+. Get the fuck out of here. That A+ not going to give me money, bruh. I'm trying to make money off YouTube videos. But they didn't get it back then. Not even a B. Fuck a B. Fuck a B. Hey, C- crew. C- crew in the chat. C- is the best. As long as I can pass, get me out of school. Get me out. Then summer school starts, right? I was so annoyed, bro. I really had to skate to school again. Luckily, summer school was only 3 weeks, and it was only 3 hours, and I think it was only Monday through Thursday. But I had to learn physics again. This is a picture I took while in summer school, and you could just see in my eyes how sad I am. That's me in summer school. Look at that. Look how sad. I was 15 at this point. I was 14 when I failed. I was 15 in summer school. Yeah, tell me that I don't look like a sad 15-year-old, because that's what I was. Shout out to Accurate shirt, though. Look at that. Wireless headphones is crazy, though. But, no, literally, bro. Release Young Tub. What does that even mean? Yeah, rehab. Looks like you're in jail. That shirt's hard. No, right? That shirt was so cool. 15 and with wrinkles. What the... Wrinkles? Dude, that's the lighting. Are you talking about, like, my eyes? Shut up, bro. I'll have you guys know, we also... Think about it. I had an extra... POL because I had summer school, so I had to POL it again. And I'll have you guys know, this is crazy. This week's crazy. So look, semester 1, semester 2, semester 3, this is summer school. But look at that. Look at these grades, bro. Look at these grades. Hey, W in the chat. I got scared. I upped my game. Look at these grades. Yeah. Period, bitch. Yeah, y'all thought I was stupid. Y'all thought I was stupid too. Nah, bruh. I'm trying to get out of summer school. And I never had summer school again. Okay? And then this is just for the clip. This is just for a clip. Yo, Tabby, I've been tapped in since 2017. I just want to make it clear. Here's the date. Tabby, I just want to let y'all know. I'm still listening to you, Tabby. You my goat. This is another picture of what I looked like at 15. I'm just showing you guys what this is the vibes. Okay? I thought this picture was so hard. when I photoshopped it. I was like, yeah, this is it. W Patriots. Bro, I don't even care about sports. I think I just found the hat. I don't care about sports. By the way. So whenever people share this around, just remember to be like, he doesn't care about sports. But basically the same, bro. That's a mugshot. Mountain Dew shirt. Dude, the Mountain Dew shirt is so funny. Dude, I used to love that shirt. Because remember, like, whole MLG, all that was so funny back then. Album cover potential. Shut the fuck up. No. Look, I photoshopped devil horns in the shadow. I was like, yeah. But then I realized that if you think about it, the shadows don't line up. The second horn should be right here. So this looks like I have like spikes like this. My friend let me know that. I felt so embarrassed. This is another cool picture when I was 15. I was like, yo, this is tough. Yo, hey, I still think PNG eyes is crazy cool. But I thought this was tough back in 2017. I was like, yo, Hero Brian, this will go hard. Nah, bro. Hey, yo. I'm not even gonna say anything anymore. The ladies will love this one. Nah, for real. So then I used to troll on Snapchat. I used to have a jailbroken iPhone, so I would be in London all the time. Look at that. I was in London, bruh. I would literally use a geo faker on my jailbroken iPhone and just like this is when Snap Map just came out, so everyone was checking. I would be in London, bruh. I went to Africa. I went to fucking Mexico. I went to Japan for a little bit. Like, I was just there. I wanted people to be like, what the how is he in Japan on a school night? You don't know me. You don't know my life. This is the last piece of media I can give you guys from this story. And then we're going to continue after because there is a redemption arc. Summer school footage.
I haven't seen a train this up close ever.
This is 2 minutes. We used to hang out at these little wooded areas. We were burning our homework here.
That's so weird. That is the weirdest thing I've never seen this in my life.
Okay, this is summer school. This is summer school. And literally the summer school it felt embarrassing because there was like only 5 other people with me. It was crazy actually. It was sad. It was sad. And in case you're wondering, like, you guys aren't even learning anything in summer school. We would have breaks, so we would take a break. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm pausing a lot. Summer school is actually chill because, like, it's only 5 kids that failed the class. You know?
This is my baby. And there's some helicopters for no reason. Yes, they're looking for a non.
I still think that was such a hard smack to his back.
Earlier they were saying lockdown. I don't know what's going on. That shit weird. Summer school? This is what happens, dude.
Oh, right there. I said it.
That shit weird. Summer school? This is what happens, dude. Yeah. Wait, get me on the vlog. Get recorded me. You forget to do that. Do I look cute? You look kind of adorable. Alright, thank you. Hold on. You're so cute. What's up? Guys, bruh,
Nah, my high school was pretty small.
Beat her ass. Wait, no, don't hit him. Uppercut her ass. Alright.
Hey, doesn't that look like Shay St. John's face? I was thinking that. We thought this.
Homework. Fuck summer school. Fuck summer school.
Fuck homework and fuck summer school. Homework and fuck summer school. Dun dun. After we completed summer school, right? This was summer school happened. We completed it. I completed it. I'm telling you guys, when I went back to school, bro, I went from a 2.4 GPA, I think that's what it was, and I went over it, and I went to 3.5 GPA, bro. I got a like certificate for it. I got a 3.5 GPA, I think consistently. I just kept getting anywhere from 3.0 to 3.5, bro. I'm telling y'all. Bro locked in. Bro, I got so scared of summer school because I didn't want to lose my summer again. And my average, I wish I could check now, but I remember it being 3.5. I know some of you guys are like 4.0. I was a 3.5, dude, in high school. Nah, bro, I swear. Y'all think I could be stupid? Bro, if I've made it this fucking far in life, I gotta be smart to some degree. Woohoo! That was hard. Give me credit. But but yeah. If any of you guys are in summer school, just remember, you'll get over it, and hopefully you learn from it, okay? Because it's not going to be forever, and there will be a bunch of summers after school. You know, summer is every year, so just don't focus on it too hard. Just learn from it. That's literally it. Just learn from it. It wasn't luck. Blowing up for me wasn't luck, by the way. I grinded so fucking hard. You saw that? I was uploading that what you saw in 2017. What? 8 years of uploading on YouTube. Get the fuck out of here. That's not luck. That's not luck. I fucking grinded for this shit, bro. Stop playing with me. Now I got my own crib. At 23. But whatever. You want to say it's luck. Fuck you. I was a pretty smart kid. I was. I just needed like some sense knocked into me. That was it.